do. I do. I've got a first and second and probably third step action plan. So first step is first step every time is to meet with the CEO. Um, and I'll tell you, if the CEO is not interested in quality, then there's really no use in doing the work. And I can't say it any more bluntly than that. If the CEO is not interested, then yes, there are some ways to help educate them and help them understand the importance of quality and how to do that. But from that, if they don't turn, if the CEO, CNO, and the COO, I'm going to go down another layer there, are not interested, then you're not going to be successful. So don't even try. So that's step one. Step two is the the people that do the work every day. And so I really go through, I really start with all the areas of the hospital system, talk to all of the directors and managers of every department. Um, I specifically outline, I list them out. I list them out on a spreadsheet. Who are they? And I set up a meeting with them all within the first month. You can do this all within the first 2 weeks if you're really aggressive and if you need to, but you can. And you set up a meeting, 30 minutes or less, with everybody in those areas. You do one-on-one meetings with them. And what I do is I set up a very standard set of questions. Questions like, what does quality mean to you? What are your biggest issues or concerns around quality in your healthcare system? And then other things like that. What are your expectations of me as a quality person? I usually pull that one in. And there's other questions too, and I think they're in my book that I put in there. So anyway, there's what I do is I interview those folks. And remember, the entire time that you're interviewing people and you're in a hospital system, they've been successful for the last how many years? So you can't come in and say that you're going to fix everything that they have wrong. They obviously have been successful. So let's learn from what they've been successful for and ask them those questions. What I do with that information then is I assimilate all of the information that I get from them, affinitize, we call it in Lean Six Sigma, but I affinitize their responses. I put general themes together, and from those general themes, I basically graph those things out and I get everybody together at the end of 2 weeks or a month when I'm done, and I bring them all into a room and I put up the results. And I say, this is your number one concern for quality. These are number two concern for quality. This is what I received from all of you on your definition of quality. This is your vision, mission, and values of your organization. All of these things. And I've yet to have anybody come back and say, no, that's not true. That's not valid. Everybody in the audience is normally nodding their head and saying, yes, that's exactly right. Oh, yeah, I didn't think of that. So somebody else said it. That's true. That is an issue here as well. So they all kind of nod their heads and they come together on that and they agree with it. Then what I do is I take their statements and their responses and I turn it into a work plan. Because you said that your expectations, for example, of quality were that quality communicate more with you. Here's an action plan. Somebody within our department is going to attend at least once a year, or once a quarter, we're going to attend your huddles, your safety huddles in your departments so that your department staff can ask quality questions and we can give information back. Something like that. That's an example. So we'll put some action items in place that actually drive towards their concerns and their needs. That is, number one, we heard you, we're listening to you. Number two, we really want to improve quality for the organization. And number three, here's some action items that we're going to do to address the concerns that you have. Do you agree with those? And if 9 times out of 10 they agree with those action items, and we move forward, and you've got more engagement from the groups right from the get-go.